How you doing, Derg? That is that is a hand waving. That's how people emoted hand waving before emojis. That is literally a head and a hand that's up in the air, waving. Oh man. Oh, light. Cameras. Oh, but in all reality, let's find out how much changed. I did not see who was on. Let's see who's on. All right, so the other team's on, mine's on, and my team's not. All right. Let me just go ahead and convert faction chat. All right, let's find out what was done. Oh, the engines are still on. I thought we were disassembling those. That's multiplayer. That's multiplayer. I'm not even kidding. That's multiplayer. That was my reaction to it. That was my reaction to it. I was like, how the F are we already about to go to space? But we picked a small asteroid field. And that's, see, with how long it took me playing by myself to get to space, that was my reaction. Jesus Christ, you guys, what you know are zoomy about it. But apparently, in the 3,000 hour plus community, it's pretty standard to be able to get to space this quickly. They openly admit if they blueprinted, they could have gotten there faster, but they didn't blueprint a ship up. Also, disappearing more and more. In fact, if you want to progress it more yourself, there's a way for you to do that. Dude, I wanted to, but everyone had the zoomies. All right, so it looks like they did get power up and running. So it looks like they did, like whoever's been on did get power up and running at least. So we have solar power at least. So Dirk, I don't know how much you've been here for. Yeah, that's why I was saying if we had used a blueprint, we would have been into space sooner. It's just I don't have any blueprints capable of it set, so I wasn't even looking to set any up. So it looks like once again I am the only. Nice. Yeah, that's a good. So what you're saying is, faction-wise, you've got the assert up your ass. So who is that? Oh, wonderful. There's a gas hauler nearby. So it looks like at the moment, but you were untouchable. You were dropping bombs on them from space, weren't you? Yeah. No, well, I mean, to be fair, we're in space now, so the wolves aren't a problem. had one part. All right. So I know it. I know I have one hand. What the shit? I know I have one hand green screen. I green screened out. What is going on with my camera? I need to consider getting better lighting for my green screening. I know I kind of have one hand that it's kind of required a glove, but wearing this glove makes it next to impossible to use my my mouse. So I will try to wave and respond to everything with this hand, because the other hand I had to remove the glove from. But their backup is very nasty. Yeah, that tends to be the way it is. So I think we managed to pull all of our material out into the miner. But I've heard the orcs can be pretty bad too. The Warhammer 40k orcs. So I think what I want to do, since we've got this over here. Oh, hey, he pulled down one of the drives. Cool. Wait, I have something on my build planner? Why do I have anything on the build planner? Large, small. I know what you're saying. Hey, Kanan, how you doing? But that makes no sense the way you said it. All right, I need to find some steel. I need to find some steel plates. Grab up a couple of those and head over. Actually, is there any oxygen tanks on here? I could do with a second oxygen tank, since I'm aiming to fly away from the base for a little bit. Oh, that's in the locker. Never mind. There we go. Nope. Alright. Well, looks like I'm just going to have to make do with what I got. For now, I'll just have to keep an eye on everything and get ready to come back in a hurry. Let me refill my power first. Yeah, the Warhammer 40k orcs apparently are pretty brutal too. You know, like I was saying, but we have a couple asteroids around us intentionally. I don't like how close that is, so I kind of don't want to head in that direction, but I think we're going to get up to speed and we're going to dive bomb towards this asteroid. There, by the way, reminder, there is a way for chat to make my invisibility worse, by the way. Y'all better be careful with how invisible you make me, though. There may be consequences in the long run. Kinda hoping I can find some iron or something on this base. Lose the bandana? Y'all really want to see my half-blind head, my half-bald head, huh? Oh, it's not often somebody says, you know what, take it off. Most people would rather me leave it on. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, Cobalt. I definitely want this asteroid. All right, so we know this one has cobalt in its core. That'll be useful. Now I just need to pick a spot that's... Well, not this side. Because apparently this side's not the most conducive to solar. What do y'all think? Little semi-sheltered spot right here for the secondary base. Well, I mean, I'm gonna GPS this whole asteroid. You know, this whole asteroid's gonna be our secondary base. Since we're building such a big ship, it's gonna be a little hard to defend everything. So we figured, set up sub bases on the asteroids around the area, so that anything coming into it's gonna get shot at from multiple directions. You know? Yeah, it's not going to be the only one. I mean, we picked an area that's relatively rich in asteroids. We have that one, that one, that one, that one. Plenty of asteroids around us, several of them fairly close. I mean, my goal right now is to start setting up a platform for us to work on in this one. Yeah, no, that's also another good point is having several asteroids around our main base does mean we can set up docking points. Not to mention, in the first place, the one we kind of drove into an asteroid was intended to be the emergency fallback base. So while he's going to develop the infrastructure beyond, and set and get it, safe, it's also hopeful. It's also going to be the secondary base, I guess you can call it. It both does and doesn't make sense. Yeah, no, I completely down with that idea, but when you're close enough to a plant for the cargo ships to come by on the regular, building a defensive formation just seems appropriate. I might not even... All right, here we go. Save on fuel for when I have to lie back here. My main goal right now is to just get a platform established for us to work off of. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll probably end up running a conveyor up it and building a nest of turrets up there. You know? Along with a refueling point. I mean, just because the challenge is to build a big ship, there's no reason not to make it all look good and functional, too. You know? That's half the fun is, going the distance. That's a barrel. Where is... How well can you guys hear me? I have my mic like a foot and a half from my face, I just realized. Yeah. The way I see it, we're going to build a main we're going to have the main ship dock, so to speak, which, by the way, is probably going to be free floating, and the other blocks will be the other bases will be surrounding it. You know? That way, no matter where we are, we're close to one of the bases. Really? Interior plate. Great. Alright, and... let's get up to speed, and... well, actually, that does work. All right, who we got on? Do we have anyone on? None of my team has joined yet. This is going to be awkward. Well, yeah. Somehow I did not die from that. I do jump. I'm not immune to loud noises. I'm not gonna pretend I am.
Energy low.
Make sure it stays well mixed. It's worth noting, and I keep forgetting this is a thing, cryo chambers do not heal you. Keep forgetting that. Alright, so I am looking to get a hold of some interior plate. Alright, well, it looks like I need to find those assemblers because they're apparently not hooked up to where I am. There we go. Need to remember that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm kind of banking on the fact that being by myself means most people are going to ignore me, and doing my best to not engage with the assert. Like, I recognize I won't be able to avoid it all the time, but there's a reason our current main base does not have a beacon on it. Or antenna, I don't think. It might have an antenna, but if it does, I don't have an identifier for it. What do you mean unable to place cylindrical column? Well, the nice thing there is we're separate factions. We're separate factions. They're a different faction. Yes, quite. I think they were doing it purely because we weren't ready, and they were just looking to do something. Like right now, I normally would not build a ridiculous tower like this. But I'm trying to extend this up high enough that the solar will be useful. Harder. Giggity. And I am aware of that, or at least, you know, I'm expecting it. But that was part of the reason we divided up into I had like a brick anyway. That assert Pathfinder ignored me, so I'm happy. Okay. My bad. uh, I probably could. But I only have 8 bullets for one, and I'm alone. None of my team is on, so I have no support if things go sideways. I don't like the fact that it continues to get closer. Let me at the moment I am trying to get a oh, it's gonna be one of these, isn't it? Alright, it appears to be getting further away. Let's hope it continues to get further away. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Less than half power left. I'm gonna hop in the cryo first. Gotta make sure I'm fully powered up before I head out. I really need to think about getting a bigger I really need to think about getting a bigger mouse pad. I do not like that Pathfinder hanging around where, nearby. But at the moment, I am trying to set up a solar array. I've never actually set one up before. Usually, just prefer to go hydrogen, but we can't. But with we haven't found ice yet up here. Till we have a guarantee of ice, I don't want to set up hydrogen more than necessary. So setting up a solar tower up here is just a benefit. The downside here is now... Oh, crap. I need to put the rotor first. That's right. My bad. I mean, you're not wrong, but everyone's on, as it stands right now, we don't consistently have all three of us on at the same time because because time zones. So we're kind of in a we make things work when when things work. It's actually part of the reason why I've been starting stream at 8 instead of 7. You know, because I figured give people a a chance. Figured it might be a better time. It also helps me out because work can run over and helps me get around that problem. All right, so let me just G. Where is it? I am not familiar with how this works. I have never had to set up a solar turret before. I already have that. I wanted to put 2. Never needed to. So this is going to be a learning experience for me. I would rather have a measure of tracking for the for this base. Even though I probably don't need it, I'd rather just learn how to set up a tracking turret on it just for the knowledge and learning how to do it. Okay, steel plate. Yeah, I know it's pretty easy to set up a solar tower with the turret. I've never done it, so I need to try it. What is that flashing on that other asteroid? Y'all see that flashing on that other asteroid, right? Right there. Huh. That asteroid's even closer, but yeah, I know it's pretty easy. I have to actually do it myself at least once, though. I mean, server's open and I'm by myself on our factions, so God, it's so easy. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I shouldn't be broadcasting any signals, at least. And we don't have any beacons or antennas on the ship, as far as I'm aware. It's a little hard to stay out of their range when they decide to hang out right between the bases.
Inventory full. Energy low.
Oh, crap baskets. I forgot to do that when I was over there. Yeah, yeah. I'd be working on it right now, only I realized that my power is about to run out, and I don't have things set up at that base yet. What do you? God, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I apologize. Just ignore the little particle floating through space. Ship, please don't bother me. Thunderbird 1. I don't like how that's basically just hanging around. Don't like that at all. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It is faster to charge, but true, I can just put down a freaking sofa and charge, or a passenger seat and charge my batteries. You're not wrong there. I keep forgetting about that. It is kind of fun to just repeatedly YOLO myself through space, though. I won't lie. It is kind of fun. Why? I know functionally it doesn't matter, but it bothers me. I hear you. I hear you. All right, let's get this. All right, so 1, 2. What is in the build planner, actually? Welcome, Zero. Welcome in. I have started a second base. I have started the second base that we talked about. How is our reactor doing, by the way? Actually, no, I think you built the large one, didn't you? A large grid large at that. think it's like at the center of everything. Yeah, no, I kind of feel like we should primarily switch to solar for most of our power too, but in the early days we're working off of whatever we got available. We are back to the early days of you know, it's for us it's like we're back in the early days. Rebuilding our infrastructure after leaving Earth. I'm getting some solars up on the cobalt, Zero, I found cobalt in this asteroid over here. So I found us an in space location of cobalt. So we do have that going for us. Um yeah, I see you stuck the solar panels through. Is that just some early game conversion, or are you planning on keeping that long term? I do know we need to get those old the I do know we kind of need to get the oh, you're gonna move the infrastructure off the ass off of it and turn it into an asteroid eater. Oh, that'll be phenomenal. Load that thing up with with a ton of cargo and some refineries. I know I have not seen all the things you did, but that's mostly because stream's only been going for an hour. I did go straight out. Dude. That was stupid of me. I did the damage to myself again. I mean, I see you've got one miner over here. Ooh, I did not see this. Is this going to be a sub miner that you've built here, or is this you hollowing it out a little? Hollowing out to build a basin? I can't tell what just happened there. Well, you're doing some caving on it, huh? Okay. Okay, I did not see this. I did not see that. Alright, got all my components for what I was building. I think my main focused. Look at the control panel. It does look fairly clean over here. Nice. All right. I think today I am going to focus on trying to get at least sub outposts set up on the asteroids immediately around us, so that we can start planning out our long term and designate the asteroids we want to keep. You know. Oh, I just did the stupid. Yeah. Keep working on the eater. I'm basically just setting up a platform and a solar tower at each one. Just so we have guaranteed power at each asteroid we want. I figure, like, I have not found ice yet. That'll be what I'm looking for. That'll be what I'm looking for next. First up, you get finished up. Yeah, it looks like we'll probably be hitting up the moon for ice. What do you mean the rotor's incomplete? Oh. Whoops. My power's almost out, so I'm coming back to recharge.
Energy critical.
I swear that last 5% be the MVP. Oh no. I came to jump in my cryo and it was missing. We have cryos at home. Oh, it's going to take me a minute to figure out where I am in here. Oh, is that them? Oh, nope, that's zeros. Yeah, you missed it, Zero. And right before you got here, we had a couple of assert ships that just wanted to harass me. They were insisting on just being right outside of range of me going back and forth between the two asteroids. Yep. All right, so that means our brain function not existent. Um really? I have bamboozled myself here. Yeah, I figure the three closest asteroids to us, the one with cobalt, uh this one and that one are probably going to be the ones we keep. And we'll make the outer, those, you know, the one I'm working on and these other two refueling and defensive outposts, so to speak. Uh, yeah, I've got GPS at the one I'm currently working on. Let me finish it, and I'll drop a GPS on the other two. Yeah, I'll drop them in the faction chat. You've got a little bit of time until the asteroid eater's ready anyway, don't you? We discovered righteous excavators, apparently. If are I am going to have it ready before then. I am going to have them done before then. Azimuth is rotation, correct? All right. I'll need to come back and put 1 or 2 batteries on this. But, this should be working now, at least. God, we got several juicy asteroids around our stuff. It's hard to pick 3. That one's further though, so I'll go with this. With the 2 I was looking at already. All right. The first makers. I'm sorry, I don't care who they are. Calling yourselves the first makers makes it sound like you might be either really racist or really snooty. And I'm not sure which is worse. Ooh! Oh, I found some ice. It's not a lot, but it's something. The ice, I put the GPS literally right on top of the ice. The side I want to build the base on is on the opposite side of the asteroid, I think. That is a nicely shaped divot that'll be perfect for stashing a base in. Alright, and where is... Alright, there's Cobalt Asteroid. I want to say this is the third... This asteroid that I'm headed to is the third one that's close to us. But I think there's a fourth that's about the same distance as this one, but I think it'll be easier to just this one looks smoother. I'll explain it. This one looks smoother overall. The other looks like a cluster of asteroids, of mini asteroids. I'll be honest, I was a little hoping that there was iron right on the surface, because it would have made things significantly easier for us. Or some uranium. God, if we found uranium on one of these. Got me with that one. Like, I can't get deep enough in this one with my hand drill scanner to say whether there's something in the core of this asteroid. But I'd say I've been over like 50% of the surface now and haven't noticed anything. Haven't picked up anything. Ooh, here's a deep crevasse.
Energy low.
And, oh, hey, no, there's iron down in this one. Okay. It's kind of in the core, so... I am RTB because low battery. I will check the other asteroids that are nearby. But alright, that's just space pirates. Nobody cares about them. Feels weird not having my bandana on. It's been a while since I streamed without a bandana on. Okay, it's so hard to tell things around here.
Energy critical.
I made it. No, absolutely. Absolutely, you're going to run out of energy before gas. But as it stands right now, our cryos are not charging O2H2. Because I had not gotten O2H2 charge off of that. Yeah. I'm just saying, yeah, what do you think? Should we build a base? Why put conveyors in between the drills? Why that way? Because that way lets us that this was an asteroid. This was a partial asteroid eater that was used as a mobile base. Yeah, it spaces it out more so that you don't overlap the miners too much. Yeah, let me find a miner here. Yeah, see how the green is what it mines. So if you space them out a little bit, you don't need as many miners to mine the same space. All right, I'm still cataloging the asteroids close to us, but the iron one, the iron asteroid I found it's almost in the exact center of the asteroid. So I'm not sure whether we want to go to the trouble of digging down into it to get to it, especially because the easiest place to dig in is also the best place for a base. Don't know if we want to core the asteroid or whether we want to just eat it with the asteroid eater. To be fair, coring it would let us hide a couple drone missiles inside it. I mean, it's like 5 kilometers from the base. Scratch that. Provided I don't find anything particularly appealing material-wise on here, this one, I think, is the one we want for the third sub base. It's got several pockets that would be good for hiding things in, like like turrets or drone ships. Oh, it's got silicon, but that's it. And it looks like, and it's surface, so we can just grab it and leave the rest. True, true. But when I say hide, I mean, yeah, we really don't have any defenses at the moment. You are right on this. Ooh. And we also have silver. We have ice, silver and silicon at this asteroid. The silver is on one of the little mini asteroids. I'll mark the mini asteroid that has the silver. Yo, why did the music stop? That is a little weird. Come on, music. That got a little weird. I apologize about the music disappearing on us. All right, now I need to refine that silicon. There it is. All right. I mean, a lot of silicon like that could come in handy just for... All right. All right, give me a moment. There you go, Zormura. Please have gold. Come on, gold. Wait. Still want to put the silver on? Yes. Alright, there are multiple silver mini-stroids. Good to know. I think I've hit all the close ones that I'm comfortable doing the old drift to. There's one more. Yeah, I think I've hit all the ones I'm comfortable doing the old drift to. But we found cobalt, iron, silicon, and silver near us. So there is that. Come to think of it, I didn't check our current main base's mini-stroids for anything. Nothing. I don't think we found anything in our asteroid, did we? Did we find anything in our asteroid? Hey, I'm skirting the surface right now and I haven't spotted anything. Yeah, neither did I. Neither did I, because we were kind of just concerned with getting it secure, you know, a safe place to land at the time. So if we do have anything, it's core. So you would have picked it up when you did the
Energy low.
Did the mine. How deep is this hole? Up. I found ice in the asteroid. There might be more. That hole is so freaking deep, I can't, I almost got lost in it just now. Oh, you're tearing down the miner a little more. I mean the Hey, congrats. Looks like Zormura got Zubat. It's gonna take some getting used to the base itself being upside down. Alright, so we have the nearby bases, the nearby asteroids scoped out. And I've got power to one of them. Not at the moment, I'm good. Oh, right, I need to queue up a battery. I need to... Steel plate. I need some steel plate. Are most of the resources on the base now? I'm going to go continue working on securing that Cobalt asteroid, because a location of large-scale Cobalt in space is too nice to not protect. I know we've got the gravel sorting, so technically we're never shy on anything. I mean, they took all of Titan, according to them. I don't think it's a problem. All right, I'll find the spot I found the Cobalt on this one, and I'll mark it so you can so you can get it whenever you're ready. Just got to remember where it was. What, the Heckite? Oh, there's magnesium here too. So the Cobalt asteroid has magnesium too. And just let me just grab this magnesium and okay, I already did. Good. I am a little concerned about that assert Heckite. You know, it's not exactly getting further away. Hmm? Zormero triggered another boss. I aced 2 in under 20 minutes. Bro, I know I found Cobalt on this. Where was it? Ah, there's the Polaris. This is what I get for not marking things clearly. I've now just spent 10 minutes running circles. This is what I get for not marking things. Now I know there's cobalt on this asteroid, but I'm hunting for it again. After finding it once already. Because my stupid self didn't think to mark it exactly. I said, hey, it's on this asteroid. Somebody just shoot at me? Where I found magnesium.
Energy low.
Yeah, no shit, suit. I keep getting baited by that strong unknown signal, right in my, right there. Keep seeing like, ooh, there's the cobalt. Nope. How do you lose a cobalt deposit? Fair. How you doing, Ghost? I have somehow lost a cobalt deposit on an asteroid. I marked the asteroid as having one, and then forgot to mark the cobalt exactly. I'm not quite lost in space. I mean, I have a base or two nearby. The problem is I lost a resource in space, and that's honestly kind of worse. F off, Heckite. I ain't doing nothing to you.
Energy critical.
No shit. 4%. Made it. Made it back. Oh. But we do, I did find us magnesium. I did find a magnesium base. I mean, a location. And is an under the surface node, so it should also be there in its entirety instead of just being part of one. I'm out. So hopefully we'll get plenty out of it. Yes, gotta have the Freedom Rock. It depends on what your power's like. Make maneuvering ion. Make maneuvering ion, but main thrust and in reverse hydrogen. That way you can still back out if the, if your power dies. Also means you can turn off most of your power when you're in transit. Freedom Rock makes freedom power, which makes freedom seeds. Even more, it lets us make full red, white, and blue woods. Also known as railguns on large grids, because who doesn't like a big boom? Oh no. Cert Command is giving him shit over it. Oh, I don't like that. Nope, don't like that. That was a wasp moving rapidly in my direction. Need to keep an eye on that. Where is he moving to? Moving parallel to me, okay. If I stop moving and he continues moving towards me, then I have a problem. I swear. I swear, did the other faction come visit us and intentionally play chicken with the enemy? I mean, with us, sir. I know what I am doing seems weird and innocuous. I know there's cobalt here. Just gotta find it so I can mark it so we can mine it. I forgot to mark it when I found it the first time. Still pissed off at myself for that. I feel like if I go check the VOD, I will find the cobalt, and I'm pissed off about that. Yeah, I probably should at this point. I found surface magnesium now. I think it might be part of the same vein as the other. So I'm not going to mark it. Did I just do the stupid again? I just did the stupid again, didn't I? Hey, I found an ore. Let me not mark it. Yep, brain dead. Oh, brain dead. I swear, sometimes I really do be seeming a little brain dead. I apologize. You know, worst part, I came over here. I came over here to start working on the battery initially, then realized then you said, oh, we kind of are running low on cobalt, and I started looking for it. Let me get the battery,
Energy low.
Would it be better for you guys if I turned off the server in between streams? You know, to avoid... You have an idea? Quad, what did you steal, Quad? Zero, what did Quad steal? No, the battery I'm talking about is for the sub base. Did you really steal? Zero, you see what I see on... Can you see the stream right now? He stole our solar array. Good luck with that. It brought nothing but bad luck. You hear that? That thing's a Jonah. How did you even get both of these in here? Very carefully, clearly. Come on. Oh, come on. I even have the freaking... The antenna's even off on this thing. Yeah, one block is 2 meters. Derg, are you still in chat? Part of me wants to say 600 blocks, but let's say 600 meters just to be decent. We'll start with 600 meters. If it seems too easy, we'll increase it to 600 blocks. Oh, what are they freaking out about again? Nice. But the Asserter being quite aggressive today. Bulky Ben. Why does that sound so bad for me? Well, I am bringing a load of stone and magnesium. Apparently your cargo container for this thing is loaded down with apparently this cargo container is loaded down with metal grids. This ship has a bunch of metal grids and large steel tubes on it. Do we have anywhere we can dock this to a connector? All right. How poorly am I lined up? How poorly am I rotated for it? Fair enough, fair enough. Is that the miner you want it at? Hey, is that the connector you want it at? Because I don't think I'm fitting at that. It's not the best, but I did. Oh, crap, I think I did press P. I think I did. Shit. Oof. Ooh, nice. Cryo did fill. All right. Either way, the cargo for this thing is holding on to, oh no, it's just ice now. But, when I took it out for a spin, the cargo was half full with, what do you call it? The cargo was half full with metal grids and large steel tubes for some reason. True. Any way we could... Would it be easier if I reconfigure this connector so I could just back straight in and not have to maneuver around the asteroid eater? You know, leave a dog leg up, so to speak. Just so I could just kind of back it down the side here. Are you all right with that? Well, either way, I am going to take it out one more time. Nah, it's all floated to, yeah, once the asteroid eater is out of here, it'll be a different story. But until the asteroid eater's out, you know, we're kind of having to tiptoe around that thing. I'm going to go check out Ice at Home and see how easy it is to access with one of these miners. Yeah, but it's got to come out at some point. There are no lights on this thing, are there? Fair enough, fair enough. I meant spotlights. I found them. Well, I'm coming back right now. I'm all full again. I've got some ice and some stone. My only concern with parking the Asteroid Eater here is we didn't get a straight in because of the whole, lost power halfway through. So we might actually need to widen the hole a little before you can call it the parking space for it. Come on, there we go. She's thick. She heavy right now. Heavy right now. And I'm a bad pilot, not gonna lie. Now you're doing that to taunt me. All right, there we go. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm actually almost up to 350 hours now. All right, well, that was a load of ice and stone. I know we don't really need the stone at the moment, but that was a load of ice to help fuel the base. Was that a grinder ship? Nice. Alright, well these... Yeah, we'll definitely have to dig a second hole for the Asteroid Eater. Because this is going to get tight if we're... How did we discover interstellar drillers? How? Finest ore and purest gases. Interstellar welders too. So how big how wide do we want to make our ship? We were talking about making it a hammerhead style. I think we'll start at the hammerhead, but I need to. How wide do we want to make the hammerhead? You're thinking a hammerhead style? All right. Let me get in a cryopod so I don't have to worry about my power or O2, and or I can just, do I have any? I do. Yeah, let me get into a cryopod so I can pull up Microsoft Paint and build a schematic.
Station fuel critical.
Let me just jump into my OBS. Alright, so apparently window capture is not what I need for that. Or is it? And I just... Apparently not. Okay, give me a sec. Is it really a game capture for paint? No. There it is. Just took a minute. There we go. All right. So when I'm saying hammerhead, I'm meaning this is the bow of the ship. Kind of like an anchor almost. with the body of the ship coming off behind it. I'm horrible at drawing straight lines. With the thruster body at the back. Like I said, I'm horrible at drawing lines, and I've never used this program before. You get kind of what I'm saying? Kind of, except it comes after yeah, we'll make the head of it. You know, we'll make the hammerhead, you know, the head of it, and then bring a narrower body off of the center of it. Let me think. A good example of what I'm. Yeah, I'll save it. A good example. Let me see if I can find a. The battle cruiser. The battle cruiser from StarCraft is a good example of what I'm thinking of. It's not perfect, but let me pull up the image on here real quick. The nice thing about having certain things set up is I could just replace an image. That's kind of what I mean. I'm definitely thinking the engine nacelles a lot closer in. I'm thinking the engine nacelles a lot closer in for this. Might even make the warship, the head wider. Gives us room for plenty of room for for a large broad frontal assault way, and it would not be that hard to convert the neck of it into a carrier. Really would not be that hard to convert the neck of it into carrier space. No, you're absolutely correct. It would be absolutely not structurally sound if we were talking about IRL. But we're talking about in a game. So I'm less concerned with structurally sound and more entertaining, you know? besides structurally sound won't matter too much. In the long run. Because one of the rules we have is we can't build flat. You know what? You know what? There is nothing saying. There's nothing saying that we can't have half the ship disconnect for a second warship. There's nothing saying we can't have a split ship. That'd be a little structurally unsound, though, even with I mean, we're still talking about something that's going to be 50 blocks in diameter for a neck, you know? Mm, 25 blocks in diameter, something like that, you know? It's not like it's going to be, you know, 6 blocks across, you know? Honestly, we're legitimately building a custom ship here. I mean, I'm tempted to say yes, and I'm tempted to say no. This would take forever without welder walling part of it. Yeah. Especially with how small our inventory is. I'm thinking we build the outer structure, we build the outer frame, none of the internals. I'm thinking we build the outer frame. I'm thinking we build the outer frame, nothing internal, blueprint that, and then fill the inside.
You know, weave your way through the changes.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's really the only way we can justify welder walling it. Yeah. Yeah. So first up, I think, is getting this, one, getting the asteroid eater for resources built. 2, getting the sub bases and their defenses set up. And then 3, setting up the floating shipyard. Because there's no way we're going to manage this on an asteroid. Even if we only use those external bases as warning points for the for the enemy coming. Yeah, I think that's the way it's gonna have to be. Get the external bases set up with with defenses. You know, the planning. I think this stream's only got about a half an hour left in it before I have to call it a day. So I am going to work on getting the power to the Cobalt asteroid base. I have solar to it, but and then 2 empty batteries. Yeah, Eater first, and while you're functioning, the Eater will Gino and I will get everything. We'll start getting the bases built out there, the defensive bases. Where is... I do have Thursday off, so I'll be able to go take a I'll be able to spend some time on it Thursday out of stream. But yeah, I think the next few streams is going to be mainly focused on getting infrastructure up, getting the asteroid eater ready, which hopefully we'll only need to eat 2 or 3 asteroids. Hopefully we shouldn't need to eat too many asteroids. All right. I'm still upset at myself for how long I spent looking for that cobalt on that asteroid. I'm upset at myself for that. Yeah, they stole half of our freaking solar array, by the way. Yeah, we'll get at least one of these batteries up so we can start storing power at alternate locations. That way, when you're, when things are coming back to our little region of space, we have more than one station they can dock at. That's part of the reason I want these multiple stations, is so we're not tied just to one asteroid for charging. I mean, central hubs are nice, but when we're playing with, with potentially excessively aggressive bots, when we're playing with potentially hyper aggressive bots with just a little bit of provocation, I think I'd rather have fallback points too, you know? Because the last thing I want to do is trust that our home base is safe and then, come back to it a smoking crater. Fair, fair. That's also why we don't have any antenna on it, isn't it? Or a beacon, rather. No, you do have a beacon on it, because you've got a drone in there running. Yeah, but but the drone is still it's not it's not set up with relative to the station or anything like that. But waypoints require relative a beacon for relative, to relative to. Fair enough. Oh, you decide to tear it down altogether? Rebuild it from scratch? Yeah, we are getting close to time to call it a day. I got a little more time. I want to get at least one of these batteries completed before I call it a day, because I'd like to start storing power over there. Like I said, it'll come in handy for recharging stuff like ions, away from the main base. Will also come in handy for powering turret farms for as an interceptor. Honestly, I know it's not going to range enough, but I kind of want to set up a custom turret with a pair of railguns on it, as well as a few Gatlings for when they're cycling. I'd rather put those on a station than on a ship, at least at this point. Stability and all that. Figure that'd probably be the best way to give it the range it needs, is large grid railgun turrets. It actually does sound terrifying. Oh god. I am going to commit a war crime on one of these sub bases, aren't I? Yeah, I was supposed to keep that hand down, sorry. I think after we get the asteroid eater built, the next order of business is a small I want to call it a tug, but just something to fly around between the bases, a little gunship to fly out. We need a gunship to fly out in case we need to defend the base. And of course, we'll also be no, I mean gunship. I am 100% down for a large grid ion powered boat with guns. For the sheer purpose of putting it into space and letting the absolute massive turrets on it massacre any fighters that come into its space. Something that we can just bring out. I mean, if somebody's good with a fighter, yeah, we'll build, let's build them a fighter too. But I think we proved on Planet Side I am not good with a fighter, so. So I would rather not be the one to man a fighter, but a literal gunboat that's entire firepower is based on the number of automated turrets all over it. I think I can handle that for now. Maybe with a few manually aimed custom. Maybe with a couple of forward-mounted guns to for me to to maneuver. That might be something I work on off stream. Something heavily armored and slow. I won't call it slow moving because that's just rude, but definitely something not focused around being outmaneuvering. Alright, well, we got one battery over here charging. Now let's see, what are we looking at on the... Looks like it's gaining 4 kilowatt. It's charging at 4 kilowatts a second. Something like that. But I think, let me get back to base, get in the cryopod, and we will find somebody to raid. What's up, Zora? Oh. Alright, yeah, let's find us somebody to raid. Who we hitting with a raid today in the Space Engineers category? We did cruise a few days ago. Do we want to raid cruise again? Yeah, I'll keep the server on this time. The reason I'm steering away from the VR chat category because there's been some controversy there. The reason, VR chat is part of the reason people have been getting so many bans. Do we want to raid Cruise again? The reason I turned the server off on the weekend was because I wasn't going to be streaming Sunday, and I didn't feel like that was fair to any, to anyone who's actually watching to actually just watch. For there to be, for there to be 2 days where just tons got done, with no viewing being on, just didn't feel right. I mean, we got somebody with one viewer who's openly admitting to scuff. I think we have to go for that, don't we? We have to go for the person who's admitting to scuff, don't we? We have to go for the guy, for the person who's admitting to scuff. Right? Can't see my keyboard. My freaking mic's in the way. I think we kind of have to go for the person who's admitting to scuff. I think I have to try. They only have two viewers. Let's see if it works. All right, we have a raid. All right, everybody get in if you're ready to raid. We'll see you guys next time. All right, guys. Raid them good, raid them fast. Hey, I won the duel. Congratulations, me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Catch you later.